Good evening. Power keeps trying new plans to reshape what belongs to the public. Infantino wanted to sell pieces of the World Cup. Someone else wants to question a vaccine that has worked for 50 years. Both were stopped or questioned. For now, the pattern is the same. Take something trusted, call it broken, offer to fix it for a price. FIFA's president is facing a backlash over his attempt to sell stakes in the World Cup. The plan has now failed. Alexander Ceferin, who runs European football's governing body UEFA, says the proposal was even worse than the Super Pleat plan. He said his organization had stopped another attempt to steal the sport. Ceferin has also warned Gianni Infantino that he'll face an opponent if he runs for re-election as FIFA president next March. Infantino is described as embattled. The two men now appear to be on a collision course. UEFA and FIFA have clashed before over how football should be run and who should profit from it. Guardian Sport reported this. The Sindh government wants a judicial commission to look into the murder investigation of Mir Raza Ali. Officials say they will ask the Chief Justice of the Provincial High Court to set up the commission. Its job would be to determine whether the probe is being conducted impartially and according to the law. But the family's lawyer has objected. He says they will go to the Sindh High Court on Monday to challenge the government's decision. The announcement came on Sunday. Dawn reported this. Australian track and field athletes have delivered strong performances at a Diamond League meet in Poland. 3 competitors claimed medals at the event. Jess Hull took home a medal. So did Rose Davies. Eleanor Patterson also finished on the podium. The results continue a run of good form for Australian athletics on the international circuit. All 3 athletes competed in their individual events at the Diamond League meeting. The Diamond League is one of the premier series for track and field competition outside of World Championships and the Olympics. ABC Australia Just In reported this. A gold mine has collapsed in the Central African Republic, killing more than 100 people. The mine caved in on Tuesday afternoon following a landslide. It happened in the village of Zamboyi in the western part of the country, about 50 kilometers from the town of Babila and close to the border with Cameroon. Local officials say the death toll is likely to rise as recovery efforts continue. The mine was artisanal, meaning it was small scale and operated by hand rather than by a large company. Aid workers are now at the scene helping with the recovery operation. Guardian World reported this. A wildfire has reached the edge of Reno in Nevada. Tens of thousands of people have been forced from their homes this weekend as the flames moved closer to the city. About 42,000 residents have already evacuated or are under orders to leave. Another 45,000 have been told to prepare to go. The fire is threatening the northern part of Reno, which is Nevada's 3rd largest city. Local officials gave those figures on Sunday morning. Television pictures showed flames burning near homes. The fire has been named the Hawk Fire. It continues to burn across the area. SCMP reported this. Tens of thousands have been told to leave their homes outside Reno, Nevada. A wildfire has reached the edge of the city. Now to Australia. The government has confirmed the country's first case of H5N1 bird flu in a local mammal. Officials say the jump from birds was concerning but not unexpected. Artificial intelligence could soon influence who wins elections in Australia. There's growing evidence that AI can actually persuade people to change their minds about how they vote. That matters because of 2 things. Many seats around the country are decided by tiny margins, and a significant number of voters still haven't made up their minds. What was once just an academic concern is now becoming real. The combination of persuadable voters and razor-thin margins means AI's impact on politics could shift from theory to practice. The technology's ability to sway opinion is no longer in doubt. The question is how it plays out when Australians next go to the polls. ABC Australia reported this. The deadly H5N1 bird flu virus has been detected in a mammal in Australia for the first time. Australian authorities confirmed the case today. They said the virus jumping from birds to mammals is concerning. However, they also said it was not unexpected. The H5N1 strain has killed millions of birds worldwide in recent years. Scientists have been watching closely for any spread to other species. Mammals can sometimes catch the virus from infected birds. That raises fears about how the disease might evolve. Australian officials have not released details about which type of mammal was infected or where in the country it was found. Deutsche Welle reported this. The opening weekend of the Premier League season brought mixed results for some of England's biggest clubs. Aston Villa suffered a heavy defeat. Manchester United also stumbled in their first match. Liverpool's start raised questions too. CBS Soccer has assessed which teams should be concerned after the opening round of fixtures and which can afford to stay calm. The analysis looks at panic levels across the league following Matchday 1. Villa's loss was described as a blitz. United's performance fell short of expectations. For Liverpool, the verdict suggests patience may be needed as the season gets underway. The opening weekend often produces surprises. This year was no exception for these three clubs. CBS Soccer reported this. The National Science Foundation is preparing to award its smallest number of new research grants in 40 years. The federal agency funds scientific research across American universities and institutions. This year's total will mark the lowest figure since the early 1980s. The reduction affects researchers competing for federal money to support their work. Fewer grants means fewer new projects can begin, even as scientists submit proposals at steady rates. The foundation has not released the exact number yet, but the trend signals tightening budgets for basic research in the United States. Scientists rely on these grants to pay for equipment, staff, and years of investigation into everything from client science to medical breakthroughs. Nature reported this. The MMR vaccine is safe. That's the message from the head of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, contradicting recent statements from the president. Dr. Mehmet Oz said the vaccine is not lethal. President Trump had claimed otherwise in recent days. Dr. Oz runs the agency that oversees health coverage for millions of Americans. The MMR vaccine protects against measles, mumps, and rubella. The disagreement puts two senior figures in the administration at odds over a vaccine given to children across the country. CBS US reported this.